Good evening, everybody. When I was Undersecretary of Commerce, I had to give probably 3, 4, 5 speeches a week. And I would follow the rule of 3 B's. Be courteous, be brief, and be quiet. Thank you to Val and the team at BERVANN. I grew up in a family where my father was in business. He ran a small candy factory in northern Spain. And my mother dedicated her life to public service. For those of you that are from the United States, you may have heard of a program called Head Start. My mother created the first Head Start program in the United States. It became a model. And I'm very proud of both of my parents. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. She's my hero, so I really appreciate you recognizing that. So I'm very proud of my parents, but I have to say they made me schizophrenic because on the one hand, I wanted to do business, and the other hand, I felt like I needed to do public service. So I couldn't decide, and I did both. And I've gone back and forth. I've been in government. I started my government work with the governor of Florida, a gentleman by the name of Bob Graham, where I served in the Caribbean Basin Initiative program that was started nationally by the federal government, but the state of Florida, because of its geographic proximity, decided that we should have a program promoting the Caribbean. So that was my first work in government. Then I decided that I needed to make a little bit of money, so I went off to Miami and practiced law, working with corporations all over Florida and internationally as well. And then I went back into government. And so I was constantly back and forth. But what I can say to you is that I'm a big believer that business can not only do good, but can do well. And that we can all make a difference for ourselves, for our families, for our companies, but also for the countries that we come from and from, I dare say, from the world. So when Val asked me to come here, and I saw some of the people that were going to be participating, I had to be here. I'm excited to be with such a distinguished group of individuals. We had some very good meetings today. I hope a lot of business comes out here. I would say that, at least in my case, some seeds were planted. I hope seeds were planted for many of you, and I hope we can go forward. One of my favorite sayings is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. So I hope that many of you have planted the seeds today that will grow into blossoming ventures and great success for you, for your companies, and from all the communities that you come from. Thank you and have a great evening.